Okay, welcome everybody to another Modo League. Going to be running something different again today. Strap yourselves in for a long one because I think this might take a while. We're going to be playing some mono White Martyr. This was there were a couple of Martyr lists that did really well in Ghent, so thought I'd give them a go. And I've played a couple of leagues with it, and it is fun, and it does seem like it's doing powerful things. So very grindy game. So if people haven't seen it before, revolves the old Martyr Proc decks especially used to revolve around and this namesake card, Martyr of Sands, where you can it's 1/1 for 1, and you can pay 1, reveal X white cards from your hand, and you gain 3 times X life. So if you reveal 5 cards from your hand, you gain 15. Obviously Nightmare for burn, but a lot of aggressive decks as well just can't beat gaining life. And you've got a couple of things to go with that. So Abiding Grace, enchantment that lets you at the end step you can return a creature card with mana value 1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. So just recurring Martyr of Sands every turn, gaining loads of life, or you can return Thraben Inspector for mad value, or Haywire Might. We've got a couple of one-offs as well. Haywire Might, Giant Killer, just a few flex slots, because you can also find them with Ranger, Captain of Eos. Apart from that, we've got 4 rings, so it works really well with the ring. You're gaining life, and then the ring draws you cards to gain more life with Martyr, so you see a lot of your deck, and then a lot of kind of removal. We've got some reprieves in there as well, a load of Field of Ruin style effects, and then a load of good white stuff in the sideboard. So let's see how we get on. Hadn't seen this prior to Ghent. You occasionally see people playing it in the Modo leagues, but rarely come across it. But the fact that a couple of pilots did well in Ghent, don't know, there had to be something there, so I thought I'd give it a go. I forget the name of this pilot. There were a couple, like I say. I'll put the link in the description below so you can go and check that out. So big thanks to everyone for watching, and big thanks to everyone that subscribed recently. Just doing a bit of modern, bit of Pioneer now, and actually going to be playing some standard. So I'll be uploading a few standard videos as well, seeing as it's now standard RCQ season. So if you do like standard, do be sure to check in. Probably get a standard league up in the next week or so. I'm going to be playing Domain, I think, so I'm going to be Domain man. But let's see how we get on with mono white. Okay, so awkward hand here, essentially 7 lands. So going to mulligan this one away. And this hand is much better. We'll keep this. We're going to need another land. I think I'm just going to put Haywire Might on the bottom. We've got a reprieve to potentially find another land. This is another way to recur stuff. So Meria, when you have 7 planes at the beginning of your upkeep, you can return a creature to the battlefield. Okay, we're against an Asmo deck. Okay, so another land is really good. Looks like I'm going to have to restart Modo after this one. Should have restarted it before recording, really, but we'll restart it after this match. So ideally here, what we want to do is go reprieve something, and then Apparition the Cookbook, or Apparition Asmo or something. Ooh, they discard Vengevine, so I think I've seen the Aspiring Spike playing this kind of list. You can discard things like Blazing Root Waller. Apparition also deals with Vengevine though. Something like Double Stitch the Supplier into milling more Vengevines is what we really don't want to see. But haven't, just gotta wait and see what they do. Okay, they discard another Vengevine, play Asmo, go and get a Cookbook. No land though, so that's good for us. Okay, another Ranger Captain. So we've got Reprieve up. Okay. So I think we'll reprieve another cookbook. Okay, they just don't do anything. Okay. What do we want to do here? I could just apparition the Asmo. How bad is that if the opponent goes Vengevine, Vengevine? I actually think I'm going to Ranger Captain here. Yeah, just go Ranger Captain, go get Martyr of Sands, and then we can start gaining. Yeah, just go get Martyr of Sands, and then next turn we can just gain. We got 6 white cards in hand at the moment, so so yeah, that would be, well, we'd have 5 after playing the Martyr. So we'd gain 15 life, and then we'd cycle Eagles of the North, hold up reprieve. So opponent does play the cookbook. Okay, so let's, oh no, we don't want to do that. So let's go Martyr. I'm just going to do this now. We could block Asmo and then do it, but I want to cycle this Eagles of the North. Although it's the same thing, right? Because blocking, yeah, I think we'll just, oh yeah, we'll just cycle. Actually, we can't hold up reprieve. Well, we can't reprieve something and gain a whole bunch of life. So probably should have just done that. Well, it's fine though. Probably gonna activate the Martyr, gain 15 life, and then we can do it again next turn, potentially with this other Ranger Captain. See if the opponent wants to discard anything from their cookbooks. No, happy to just chill. So they've been pretty unfortunate they haven't found a land. Okay, they make another food. Discard an Asmo. So yeah, what we'll do is if they attack, we'll just go. If they go to attacks, we'll go block Asmo. Block Asmo, gain 15. So, oh yeah, Souls of the Lost. There we go. Okay, so are they going to zap Martyr of Sands? I wouldn't have thought so, given that we can just sacrifice it. Okay, opponent attacks. We'll block. I mean, we do have to show the opponent our entire hand, but for the purpose of gaining 15 life, go to 29. It's going to be hard for these Vengevines to get us. Wouldn't mind another land. Well, yeah, that's pretty perfect. So we'll do another Ranger Captain. Maybe we're meant to Skyclave there. But yeah, now we can just go and get another Martyr. Did we get Martyr? I think so. Let's get another Martyr of Sands. Play the Martyr. Gain another 12 life. Maybe we're meant to hold up reprieve. Going to shoot the Asmo, sack it to itself, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess that was kind of a waste of our Ranger Captain actually, because they had 2 food. Maybe we were just meant to Skyclave. Skyclave getting rid of Asmo is actually really nice because they don't get any tokens. I think we're okay just kind of chilling here at the moment. Souls of the Lost. Number of permanent cards in your graveyard. So if you're 5/6 at the moment, you have to discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. Maybe we should have held up Reprieve, but with this Skyclave Apparition in hand, I think this is fine. We've got Giant Killer that we can go and get with Ranger Captain as well. You know, if the same thing happens, we'll block and go up to like 40 life, which is good against aggressive decks. So yeah, obviously aggressive decks are good matchups for us usually if we can get an early Martyr and gain a whole bunch of life. We're kind of marching on towards this area. Right, see what the opponent does. Will they finally get to do their Vengevine? They do find the land. So you might end up being hit by a couple of Vengevines here. That's fine, we can get rid of one. Okay, so they can... Oh, this is cool. So they can go to the Netherworld. So they can cast this, return target black creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So they get Souls of the Lost, which is fine. Hopefully they have Blazing Root Waller as well. No. Will they attack? No attacks. Yeah, so we'll just do this, use our mana. Gain 12 life. Okay, Three of Inspector's fine. I think we'll just Skyclave though. I think Skyclave is gonna hit Souls of the Lost. Just because it's big. It's possible that we should hit Asmo with it. Especially since we can Ranger Captain for a Giant Killer to kill souls. Okay, great Reprieve target here. Okay, another Amiris. Amiris isn't a plains, but I guess it would be quite broken if it was. Yeah, no blocks. We're actually going to start attacking now. Opponent's at 12. Okay, there's another plains. So I think we go attack for 2. Want to hold up Reprieve, so we can go. I think we just go Ranger Captain. What are we going to go and get this time? Could get another Martyr. I think I'm just going to get Giant Killer, just in case. Then we'll go land, Thraben Inspector, make a clue, and then yeah, we can Reprieve. Reprieve obviously looking excellent here, but it's always going to be good against an opponent that never found their lands on time. We find another Ranger Captain. Yeah, I would block here, I think. Not sure if this is a concession. Nope. We're just being slow. Well, that's one of our best draws that we could find. Going to attack with the Ranger Captain. And we can just go Abiding Grace, start getting back Martyr of Sands, and that's pretty much game over. Yep, because we can now just sack it, gain another 6 life after sacking a clue token. We're at a healthy 38. Well, they can inty this turn, but that's fine. I guess it gives Asmo trample, but well, there's a Bloodghast as well. Okay, they hit an Asmo, so they could play that. So if they put a counter on Asmo, we don't want to kill it with chop down. So they don't attack. Obviously pretty good for us. Modo struggling. So yeah, draw a card. How much damage have we got to? Okay, so Winds of Abandon, it puts it on tapped, right? Onto the battlefield. Yeah, okay, so that just wins the game. Okay, Demolition Field. Just check 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so we just overload this. Opponent can go and get a load of basic lands, but they come in tapped. So, oh, Bloodghast can't block. That's all right. Okay, so they only run. Looks like they only run 2 basics. No, we only got rid of 2 creatures actually. So yeah, then we can just swing in for lethal. Exactly lethal, and then bring back more stuff as well. So. Right, so what do we want? Probably Stone of Erect. March seems okay. Lockdown seems very good. Hallowed Moonlight seems very good. Celestial Purge seems very good. What don't we like? So I guess Wrath of God is okay. Reprieve isn't actually that good. Like, it looked really good there, but the opponent struggled on lands, and a lot of their stuff costs like 0 mana, so we'll cut those, I think. Skyclave's grey, Lockdown's grey. They're probably... Are they an Urza's Saga deck? I can't remember, but March is probably good anyway. Like, it's probably good enough. The One Ring... I think that's probably fine. We've got a lot of removal here. I guess we don't want Abiding Grace, given that how much removal we're bringing in is possibly worse than everything else. Giant Killer, I think we'll cut. Oh wait, I took out the Abiding Grace. I always get these confused with Winds of Abandon. Cursed Totem is interesting for Asmo, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to bring it in. Celestial Purge, Solitude, all good. Wrath of God. Wrath of God in the face of Bloodghasts. Maybe we trim a Wrath of God. And then... Is Temporary Lockdown going to be a hindrance if they're bringing in Enchantment Hate, given that they saw... I really want to find room for March, but I think Solitude's really good as well. That's I think the first Haymire might be fine. Let's cut 1 Thraben Inspector. Okay, so I think this hand's fine. We'll keep it. It's got decent early removal and like a hate card as well. So if they turn 1 cookbook, I'll probably just exile it with ending. Okay, supplier. Okay, so I'll just go plains, stone, go. So fortunately, yeah, this means that they can't sack the supplier, because they won't get a trigger. Oh, they've kept a 1 lander again. Okay, so let's just go marsh flats. I think I'm just going to take it slow. But there's no reason to, I guess, play out the inspector there. We can play it out next turn, and then we can crack the clue as well in the same turn. But here, I don't know, if there's some way they could get Vengevine in, I think it's better to hold up the stone. I guess Prismatic Ending there would have stopped them going into. Okay, there's souls. That's quite large. So now we do have to, I guess actually we don't have to, because we can block this, right? It hasn't got menace or anything. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we could just stone now, actually. I don't hate that. No, I don't think so. I think we'll just go oh, Martyr's good as well. Let's go field. We could go Inspector, Martyr, sack it. I think it's just Inspector. I guess Stoner deals with souls of that number +1, so you can't kill it with that, which is fine. They get that back. I'll be just popping this now. Turn target black creature card. It's a Street Wraith. I think that's fine. I think we'll hold the stone. They could play Asmo now, I guess. Another cookbook is fine. So I think here, weirdly, I'm just going to kill this while we can. Take 5, because we've got some life gain as well. Might as well exile there. Yeah, we're in no real rush. Right, so I guess the problem now... Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is fine. We just go this, ending here. Keep their board clear. Not going to attack. I don't think they play Ragavan, but it's not out of the question. And a dash to Ragavan is definitely a way for them to get back into this game. They don't cast the Rootwaller. Asmo, sure. Another cookbook. Okay. Surely they cast it. Yeah, so we'll just crack the stone now. Does this draw us a card as well? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's fine. This is +2/+0, so we can block that with Thraben Inspector. Oh, they kill the Thraben Inspector. Fine. So I think we just play Ring here. We could play Abiding Grace, I guess. Get back the Thraben Inspector. March is probably our best draw. So go Ring. March. How much does it matter if we march at them like right now? Guess we'll draw a card first. Okay, I think we've got enough stuff that we can just go next turn, play Martyr of Sands, gain 1,000,000 life. And then just draw them. Yeah, okay, the opponent's actually conceded. They've only got one card in hand. They can't make a load of food. And next turn we're going to go draw a load of cards with the Ring, play Martyr, activate Martyr, gain a whole load more, gain a whole load of life, and then we can just draw with the Ring, and then, yeah, win from there. Okay, well, I'm going to restart Modo, but good to get the win in the first round. See you for round 2. Right, certainly like to play first. This hand's okay. Well, I guess actually we have got something to do on turn 2. We can just crack the clue from Thraben Inspector. Can play 8 Inspectors now if we want, I think, following the release of the latest set. There's another functional reprint, I think, 1/2 make a clue. That's do quite like decks that run a lot of basic lands as well. Get to run Field of Ruin and stuff, and less likely to be. It's quite hard to get colour screwed here. I guess we are running a couple of Temple Gardens for Prismatic Ending and Haywire Might purposes, but I guess I shouldn't yield here because, well, if they go turn 1 Grief Scam, are we going to Solitude it? Okay, they just thought seize. Thraben Inspector does block Ragavan rather nicely. Question is, do we sack the clue sorcery speed if we've got nothing else to do? To play around Bowmasters, probably. Though we don't want to sack it. They ping. We don't want Bowmasters to kill Thraben Inspector for free. Essentially, it being a 1/2 is so big. This it would just be. Yeah, I don't think you could play this at the moment. If it was a 1/1. X1s have to be doing something pretty powerful to make it in Modern at the moment. Okay, Miria's not bad. I'm not going to attack here. I just don't want the opponent to dash a Ragavan. They could have Voidwalker. We don't care too much about Voidwalker. Okay, the opponent thought seizes again. Oh, after all that discussion, I completely forgot to crack the clue. And we've been fairly rewarded here because it looks like the opponent doesn't have Bowmaster. And whatever we draw would have been available for the opponent to Thoughtseize. Abiding Grace is cool. I think I'm going to play that. Start gaining a bit of life. The opponent's probably reading this one on the stack. So yeah, nothing amazing until hopefully this Thraben Inspector dies. Just gonna gain us a little bit of life. We'll keep the 3. Well, maybe we're meant to start attacking now. I don't think so. Like I really don't want them dashing Ragavan. I guess Voidwalker is a little bit annoying. Okay, Fable's fine. We could attack into, into that. Oh, that's a nice draw. Okay, so let's go attack for 1. Do you think? Yeah. No, that was stupid. Shouldn't have attacked for 1 there because they're never going to block. Right, do we go and get Martyr? We've only got 2. Yeah, I think that's fine. We've got a Thraben Inspector anyway, and then next turn we can start looping them. Because like they're very likely to have a removal spell in hand, Lightning Bolt or Fatal Push, Terminate, Molten Collapse, etc. Yeah, a uncommon from Modern Horizons. I don't know if it was printed anywhere else. Considering their discard. They discard 2 lands, okay. One of them is Takanuma. Okay, there's a Voidwalker. Okay, so we're going to have to Solitude that. They do attack. Okay, they bolt here. So given that we're going to Solitude anyway, we don't want them using this. I'm just going to sack it, I think, because if we naturally draw the land for Solitude, yeah, attacking with this was fine. Right, let's see an untapped land. Yes, that's what we like. They're at 11. Yeah, we're at 20. This is fine. No, actually, I'd rather block. So I'm going to main phase Solitude. We don't want them sacking the Voidwalker next turn to go and get. They could play Ranger Captain for free, go get Ragavan, which is something we don't want to happen. If the opponent attacks with the Goblin Shaman, we'll block with Thraben Inspector so we can start getting some value from our Abiding Grace. Although I guess we've got this Martyr of Sands in hand as well. Okay, that makes sense. So they push with using their treasure to make sure the Thraben Inspector's exiled and we can't get it back with Abiding Grace. Okay, they terminate our Solitude, which is fine. Wouldn't no, actually land doesn't do anything for us here. Apart from building up towards Emiria. The best draw is like another 1-drop probably. Okay, don't mind a land, but I guess we'll actually play them both out. Oh, Solitude. Well, this blocks Ragavan at any rate. I'm just going to get rid of the reflection hit. Obviously in times of, maybe that's what this deck has boosted this deck, the banning of Fury. Ooh, are they going to push it? Okay, they bolt their own thing to bring it back. Just, yeah, that's cool. So the Fable would have a wicked roll on it. I don't know how that works with... Okay, so it just can't get it, so we just lose a life for some reason. I guess because it's not a creature and you can't enchant the creature with it. Okay, well, that's fine. Gain the life back anyway. Probably going to block. Let's see if they discard anything. Obviously we want to see them discard something. Oh, they discard Croxer. That's pretty good for them. That's really good for them actually. So I think what I'll do is we'll just go block here, block here. Yeah, I think we're really quite far ahead, and that Croxer has just really messed things up for us. We've got a lot of removal in our deck. And like we can block Croxer every turn potentially. What do we think about? Oh, Eagles is fine. Let's just play that. Maybe I was meant to plane cycle that to start getting towards a Myria. Maybe. Don't know, I think making a 3/3 is probably better. Able to block the Goblin Shaman. Yikes. Okay, yeah, it's that Croxer has just really done a number on us, so we're going to need to draw Solitude, I guess. We've already gone through one Solitude though. Another Eagle. Yeah, that's just good enough. Oh, we were really... It was that play, yeah, with the you know, they had one card left and it was... Well, 2 cards left and they were able to kill Not Dead after all the reflection and then find Croxer. I've been got by Croxer a couple of times in the past few leagues. Okay, so we definitely want Purge. What about Lockdown? Potentially, definitely Stone. Don't think Haywire Might's that great. It gets rid of Fable, but Giant Killer is interesting. It kills Shield Druid. I think it's good enough to have as a one-off to fetch with Ranger Captain. The Ring's obviously really good. Winds of Abandon is probably a bit slow, and we don't want to give them basics early on. I think March is better. Hallowed Moonlight deals with Fable, but I don't necessarily think we want to. I kind of want to make room for this, potentially these two. Wrath of God. I think maybe no. Wrath of God's probably a good out to Shield Druid and flipped Fable. Skyclave's good. Oh, what about Reprieve? Yeah, let's cut Reprieve. I think I want stuff that does stuff. Oh, we want the stone as well. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that sounds good. I think, yeah, we can go turn 1 Thraben, turn 2 potentially Martyr, but we haven't got many. I've got like loads of cards to reveal. Could go turn 1 Martyr, I guess, and then turn 2 gain some life, but I think I'd rather save Martyr potentially. Yeah, Dalthy Voidwalker was pretty annoying last game. Just had to like do a lot to play around it. Like, we do use the graveyard like quite a bit. So this turn we'll probably just crack a clue. We will do this sorcery speed. Okay, there's Ragavan. Okay. So let's see if they want to do anything to our Thraben Inspector now that we've drawn Celestial Purge. So if they go kill the Inspector, I guess they could go not dead after all on the Ragavan. Yeah, that's fine. Purge this. Yeah. Don't want them generating loads and loads of mana. Are we going to go Martyr here? We gain 9 life. No, I think we want to cycle Eagles. I think I'm just going to hit this. I don't know if they play a basic mountain. But I think worth a look. And then we can cycle the Eagles of the North for basic plains. Like, yeah, I don't actually think they do play a basic mountain. Yeah, okay, so that cuts them off there. We've got another demolition field as well. Okay, there's a Voidwalker, so we'll just go plain cycle. And then we'll just probably just apparition the Voidwalker. Ooh. I think I will go and get Temple Garden. But yeah, we'll just go apparition the Voidwalker. Move along. Okay, we have another basic swamp. Thoughtseize are quite good, so they probably take the apparition, in which case we probably Wrath of God. We could draw a card with the clue, I guess. They've got 3 cards in hand. They must take the apparition, surely. It's just such a clean answer here. I guess they could take Martyr while they've got a Dalthy. Well, that's pretty good as well, so I guess we just play that. No, not Wrath of God. Pretty good top deck. I'm just going to draw a card now while they haven't got Bowmasters. Biding Grace is another fantastic draw as well. Maybe we should have Wrath of God. Maybe we should have gone for Wrath of God there. While they, yeah, because they could have not dead after all. What did they exile? Oh, they could have apparitioned. I'm a bit surprised they didn't actually. Didn't really think about that. Well, another ring is cool. Okay, planes. Just go for another ring. Start chaining them. Yeah, I think so. Keep this one. Draw another card. Okay, Arrieta, which is fine. Opponent can't fetch very easily, I guess. This is still pretty bad into if they realise, or well, not realise, they may well have realised that they could apparition. Oh no! Oh, that got rid of my ring. Oh, that was a poor choice. Oh no. The realisation when I look in my exile zone and see a 1 ring with a void counter on it. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, and they've got the not dead after all as well. Okay. Right, so I'm going to cycle Eagles of the North while that's all happening. Go and get another Plains. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And they have this as well. They're going to cast... There's no way they cast anything but the ring. Oh, they cast Skyclave. Okay, so... But now we just... Don't know, it depends what they have in hand. They might have another thing. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's just Wrath of God, right? Okay, they have an undying effect. Okay. We get a 4/4. I think I was going to go Arrieta, another Inspector. Yeah, that Voidwalker's so busted. Now, we've put a 4/4 on, but I would imagine there's no way they don't cast the ring here. Okay, Thoughtseize isn't the worst here. They probably take the enchantment. Yeah, they're not going to cast that one. I would imagine they'll just cast the ring now. Yeah. No more undying effects, fortunately. Yeah, I shouldn't have. That whole play pattern was pretty poor. Not. Okay, Fable. So I'm just going to Field of Ruin the Blood Crypt. Okay, Giant Killer's interesting. So let's go Field of Ruin now. I think they usually only play 3 basics. We also want to get as many planes as we can down. Yeah, so they fail to find. Let's planes, draw a card. Solitude. Do we just Solitude that now? Don't think so. They are at 11. So if we go solid, they've got the ring protection though, is the problem. I think I'm going to Solitude that because it's it cuts them off. Let's draw another card. Well, that's even better. I guess we just do that. I think that's better than Solitude. Okay. Hopefully my blunder won't cost us too badly. They get to loot a load of stuff here. We've got 5 power. And another plains would let us start mirroring things back, like Eagles of the North. It's not uncommon to make quite a wide board, and then Eagles give everything +1/+0. They can't Blackleaf Cliffs, so if they want red mana, they'll have to shock. Okay. Okay, well, another plane's actually really good for us here. Okay, they do push. Got another push and a Bowmasters. Okay. So do we Solitude? I don't think so. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not drawing any cards. It's going to fetch some red mana. We're going to have to Solitude. That ring on their side, they can't gain life, is the one good thing. Maybe we're meant to play Martyr or something there. So they're going to lose some life in the process next turn. If they play Shieldred, that's where we're in a lot of well, we've got Giant Killer and Solitude actually. I think if they attack with Bowmasters, yeah, okay, so let's just go. They could not dead after all, I guess. I'm just going to cast this Solitude. I gain some life, but let's hit this and then block. Because like now we can start grinding them out with Emeria as well. Okay, Voidwalker. Another Bowmaster, okay. So yeah, that is a tad annoying. Okay, so what are we going to bring back? They're losing 3 life a turn from the ring. Do you want to draw cards, or do I think I'm just going to bring back the Inspector? Oh, but then drawing cards into Bowmaster isn't great either. I think I just have to draw again. Another Field of Ruin effect. It's not great. Yikes. Oh, that ring misplay is just really haunting me now. Do I just play both things? I think playing the Martyr is fine. But yeah, I think I want to hold on to the Giant Killer in case of Shieldred. Kind of just about survival now. Oh, there is a Solitude in there that they could cast. Need to find March or... So So if they go, they can Solitude at instant speed is a problem. It's close. I think if I hadn't given them the ring, this game would have been over a long time ago. Grief. I mean, we can't do anything about that. We could Martyr of Sands in response, but I think keeping Martyr of Sands around is probably fine. Okay. That implies they might have a not dead after all effect. So if they go not dead, the Dalthy... Well, they didn't not dead it, so that's something. They're going to cast Solitude. Yeah. So now we need removal. We've got another Inspector, potentially. Oh, yuck. That's... Okay, yeah, we're pretty dead now. So now we need... Oh, I think I cut all the Winds of Abandon. Yeah. Okay. So let's get Thraben Inspector. So we're going to need a couple of good draws. That is not one of them. So essentially, yeah, we need... what does that do for us? Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's grim. That's really grim. So we could go lockdown, but it hits all of our Inspectors. Oh, that's rough. I don't think the matchup's that bad. I think I gifted that one to them, unfortunately. Like I just misplayed when they had Voidwalker out. You know, just played another ring into it, and they got to cast our ring. So yeah, definitely watch out for that one. But yeah, we'll move on to round 3. Yeah, this is okay. Like, it's nothing amazing, but I think if I was on the draw, I think I'd mulligan this. Like, I really don't know about this Winds of Abandon. Like, we saw it in match 1, I guess. Just exiling everything. But early game, it's just pretty awful. Are we getting griefed again? No, it's a Ragavan. So do we Winds of Abandon that and give them a basic? Ah, okay, so we definitely don't now. That would have been really nice to be able to play that turn 1. Because they could just go push here. At least we kind of 2 for 1 them. Okay, they have to use Terminate. Okay, so they'll do Ragavan things. They hit Martyr of Sands. Would have quite liked to draw that one, really. Okay, so let's cycle here. Get planes. I mean, I guess instead of Skyclave, we could just get Biding Grace going. So go Skyclave, exile this. No, I think I want to do that instead. I think just removing the Ragavan, and it only makes a 1/1 if they kill the Skyclave. Don't know. Maybe we're meant to hold on to the Skyclave for. I'm not going to attack here because I don't want to get Bowmastered, so I'm just going to Abiding Grace and pass. Often a pause when you play this one for to read it. Right, so yeah, we'll just do that and pass the turn. Bring back the our favourite detective. Human Soldier, actually, the new set does have detective as a creature type. Yeah, I didn't want to attack there. They go Bowmaster, shoot this, block with the token. That just doesn't seem very good. Yeah. We got double Bowmaster? Looks like it. Okay, double Bowmaster, so that's pretty good. Maybe this is where Winds of Abandon can can come in. So yeah, we'll attempt to block a Bowmaster here. Depends what they do. Shieldred. Grief. Hard cast Grief. Okay, that's pretty good. We've got like decent blocks though. Like these three are all 1/1s. They can only attack for 2. Yeah, they take the Ranger Captain, which makes sense. I think we keep hold of the Winds of Abandon. They've got 2 swamps. They can only get 1, so maybe we do just use it here. He's going to attack for 2, probably. No attacks. Okay. Oh, I guess they don't want us to Abiding Grace stuff back. Okay, Reprieve's not actually too bad. What do we think? I kind of want to crack a clue. Although I guess we... yeah, I'll do it now. Okay, another Inspector's actually pretty nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so they can kill... Oh, that's fine, though. Because now we just get it back with Abiding Grace. Making a few misplays here. We've got the Reprieve. I think we do have to draw a card here to try and find a Plains. Or, well, not just Plains, any untapped land. We've got 2 cards in hand. Hopefully it's something that can be reprieved. Okay, so it's definitely... We definitely reprieve this. We're going to want to draw a card anyway. They're going to mow down something, but... Okay, we do hit the land. So now we need to hope that their last card in hand is not a black card. Please no. Okay, well, we're going to block here. I wouldn't be too surprised to see the opponent just attack with everything. They've got all their basics out as well. Okay. Okay, well, I was not too kind about Winds of Abandon, but definitely doing some work here. 6 mana, exile everything. Yeah, maybe it's maybe it is better than I give it credit for. This Thraben Inspector's been on the field quite a few times now. We know they've got Grief in hand, but we've got 4 clues on the battlefield. Okay, so get rid of our Reprieve. Yeah, I guess the top decks aren't really running loads and loads of basics. Hey, well, it's interesting. Not going to be doing that anytime soon. So let's play this one. Maybe we weren't meant to play that. Just crack another clue. Yeah, another 3-bit inspector. So if the opponent attacks with grief, we'll triple block. Yeah. Thoughtseize. Yeah, Thoughtseize is fine. I've got 2 removal spells. Yeah, okay. Hey, well, it's nice to have on the field as well. In case they top deck Fable. Well, that's a good draw. Have to be careful not to give it to them this time. Don't need to play that just yet. Although, I guess we might as well. They know we've got this, so we'll just gain 3 life. Don't really want to... I guess we could have attacked with 1 3-bit inspector, but they probably just don't block. But yeah. So that, yeah, this is where the kind of lock happens. So we're drawing loads and loads of cards which fuel Martyr of Sands, and then Martyr of Sands fuels the life for the ring, and yeah, the opponent concedes. Like, the trouble is it takes a long time for the to win, but yeah, look at, I think we cracked 3 clues, so I think between these 2 3-bit inspectors they did a stellar job. Okay, so I think the same kind of thing. Don't we want to draw a Reprieve? We do want the stone. Hallowed Moonlight's fine. We definitely want Purge. Don't know if I brought in Hallowed Moonlight last time. March is fine. I'm not going to bring in Lockdown. I think that wasn't actually that great. So what else are we going to cut? I cut Winds of Abandon, but I think I'm keeping that in. Let's get rid of the Might. So we got 4. Purge definitely makes the cut because it kills everything in their deck. Hallowed Moonlight is very good against like, the scam spells and Fable. Giant Killer kills exactly Shieldred. I think I'll bring in a March. I think extra things that kill turn 1 Ragavan. Is Martyr of Sands likely to be that good here? I think I'm going to trim 1 Martyr actually for another March. Just because they've run all the Voidwalkers, they might be bringing in Graveyard Hate. They probably don't bring in any more Graveyard Hate. I think that's a fine sideboard plan. This is an interesting hand. It's fine. I will keep it. If they grief us on turn 1, we'll just get rid of it. If they play Ragavan, we can just play a Thraben Inspector. Drawing another land is pretty rough. Maybe this should have been a mulligan. But it's easy to see them griefing us, and then we just Solitude, they don't get any cards. As it is, they're going to get 1 card here if they scam it, which they probably do. Yeah, if we mulligan, going down on cards, I think, I don't know, I think you can make the argument to keep it. We're going to draw a card from this Thraben Inspector. Like, here they've expended 2 cards, 3 cards from their hand, and they've taken 1, so this wasn't a good exchange. It was a fine exchange for them. Another Inspector. I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna play that. Play out the Temple Garden. We could just block here. Is that crazy? No, I think double blocking is. Oh no, okay, yeah, I should have attacked there because I forget this is now a 4/3. I think leaving one back for a dashed Ragavan, maybe both back in case. So one damage is possibly not going to mean that much. Okay, they attack. We'll take the 4. Not going to draw a card at sorcery speed. Unless they... Well, looks like they're tapping out of Bowmasters, so we will draw it at sorcery speed now. Hello Moonlight's interesting. So notably Hallowed Moonlight is good when Fable comes back down, because it exiles it. Crocs are also pretty good. Oh, Legion's End. Legion's End. Okay. It's interesting. Wasn't expecting Legion's End there. Oh, in response to this, I think we'll crack the clue because we don't want to get Bowmastered. And then, yeah, just go and get a tap plan because I don't think we want to cycle. Okay. Abiding Grace. So we don't want to... Okay, what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll draw a card in their upkeep. Unless, yeah, we'll draw a card in their upkeep. Because then if they go Bowmaster... We Hallowed Moonlight in response. Hopefully they don't have 2. This will stop the token coming in. Ooh, Solitude as well. What are we solituding? I think it's got to be the Grief. Stop us taking even more damage. Yeah, let's just do that now. Actually, does it matter when we do it? Don't think so. Okay, so they're going to ping us for 1, we get an 8. I think we are going to have to Solitude the Grief. We could Solitude the Bowmaster. No. Okay, so let's just do this. Get rid of Eagles of the North. Well, I think, yeah, we have to hit the Grief here. We get a 7, we get a 5. They don't get the Fable, the Mirror Breaker because of Hallowed Moonlight. They don't get the token from Bowmasters either. And everything being exiled is just really good because they've got a Croxer in the graveyard. This coming turn we can go Abiding Grace, Thraben Inspector, and we go to 4. obviously something like Solitude is a very good draw. No point in demolition fielding them. Got all these treasures. Hopefully they haven't got anything big here. Voidwalker counts as something big. So we go Inspector, Abiding Grace. Abiding Grace gains a life up to 5. We block. We're not strictly dead. Then we'll just gain a life. Because yeah, we block here, take 4. And then we can top deck. Yeah, Thoughtseize is fine. We can top deck Winds of Abandon or Wrath of God. Yeah, so unfortunately we can't block the Bowmasters. They can't Croxer us at the moment. So actually our only out is for them to have nothing, just a land in hand, and us to top deck exactly Winds of Abandon. Because if we Wrath of God, then we lose to the Croxer. So it has to be Winds of Abandon here. No. So we can't even bring back our thing. Okay, so that, I think we were, there was a couple of bits where we were close. Voidwalker is just such a problem. Have we got anything else that kills Voidwalker? I think we might. I mean, Temporary Lockdown does, but is that good enough? Well, something like Elish Norn. Doesn't really do anything. Should we just ship that back? We could consider Lockdown on the play. Like Lockdown, kill that thing. I think we'll just go with this. Yeah. We've got a lot of cards that kill Voidwalker. Ending, March, Purge, Solitude, Wrath of God, Winds of Abandon. This hand is a lot better than the last one. I guess we did keep a 5-lander last time as well. You know, turn 1 Inspector to deal with Ragavan. We've got Purge as well, which is one of the best cards against them. Okay. Love having a turn 1 play as well. See if they've got the Ragavan. Okay. Just a Thoughtseize. Cool. So do we draw a card here? Again, play around Bowmaster. They take Ranger Captain. That probably implies they have more. I'm just going to draw a card. Play around Bowmasters. So what does this tell us? It tells us that they're trying to set up a longer game. I guess we should have known they had another Thoughtseize for the 1 ring. They led on Basic Swamp. They may not have another land. Okay, they kept a 1-lander. Well, we'll play that one in a heartbeat. So let's just go land. We will attack for 1 now because we'll have Purge up for Ragavan. that stops the grief scam. Stops Croxer eventually as well. Okay, opponent does have another land. But if this is Voidwalker, we just purge it. Yeah. Solitude's good as well. Actually no, now we're just sitting back. Okay, so let's plane cycle. Let's go and get basic planes, and then I don't think they know the last card in our hand is Solitude. Okay, we draw another Solitude as well. Okay. Attack. So yeah, we've shut off the scam. We've got cover against Crocs. As soon as they play a red source, we'll Field of Ruin it. Obviously, the opponent's been pretty unlucky. Okay, there's a Blackleaf Cliffs. Could be like a Fable. Well, do we Solitude the token? Okay, they just terminate. Okay, I'm just going to go keep them off red mana. Just going to pass. I guess passing is bad into if we draw a Maria. Okay, there's a Blood Crypt. They shock it in, so they must have something like double Bowmaster, I guess. Well, there's not a Demolition Field. So that's another downside. Yeah, because now we can't Demolition Field and Solitude in the same turn. Yeah, I should have just played the planes. They don't do anything, which is odd. I guess we'll just cast this. Yeah, a bit. If we'd have played the planes earlier, we could have Field of Ruined and held up Solitude, so that's quite a big mistake actually. Because now if they go Fable, it's quite a big problem. Okay, and we draw the Ameria as well, so I think holding Thraben back is fine. Yeah, yeah, I think we would have been pretty close to Ameria. Well, we would have had it next turn. Oh, that is so bad. I've just been max punished for that sequence. The not playing of the planes. Okay, they find another Blood Crypt. They've only got 2 cards in hand. They could be scam cards, I guess. We draw another Solitude. So, unfortunately, I'm being bailed out by my opponent's poor draws. I guess they can't play Croxer really either. Just dies to the stone. Okay, we'll just start bringing stuff back now. We'll bring back Ranger Captain here. Then we'll go and get maybe just another Thraben Inspector in all honesty. Yeah. Another demolition field. Okay. Play 3-man inspector. Yeah, we'll attack for 1. Yeah, that's fine. Unsurprisingly, they go and get a red source. I'm just going to keep wastelanding them. Just don't really want them double spelling. I wonder if we're meant to just cast Solitude here. We probably are. But we're bringing more stuff back with Emeria anyway. We've got another Solitude. Actually, we'll just go and get Eagles of the North here. Yeah. Give everything +1/+0 on first strike. Draw a Skyclave. Yeah. So that's actually lethal. Is that lethal? Yeah, that's now lethal. Okay, grand. Well, that's a bit better against Scam. Well, I didn't necessarily play very well, but yeah, good to get the win with 2 and 1. See you for the next round. Right, not a great hand here. We're going to mulligan. I mean, it's not great, but we'll keep. Need to keep all the lands. We'll put back 1 Ranger Captain. Yeah. Like we've got some removal, but we're not doing anything till turn 3. I'd be much happier with this on the play. But at least we have Solitude to try and catch up. Well, I mean, not catch up, but if something really needs removing. Blooming Marsh go from the opponent, so that is quite possibly Yawgmoth. No play on turn 1 though is obviously quite good for us. Okay, so it's going to be a wall of roots probably. Patra. Okay, so yeah, we do need to Solitude that if we don't find any sort of removal. Because we can't have it making a snake for them to cord. Okay, the 1 ring. So let's just go this. We'll exile Ranger Captain. Annoying as that is. Play a land and pass. Yeah, because if they just start making snakes, it also infinitely, well, not infinitely combos with Yawgmoth, but is very, very good. Let's see what they do. This could be Grist. Yeah, so we'll Apparition the Grist. And then start 1 ringing. Okay, Soul Cauldron. Yeah, we're not blocking here because they can Pendlehaven the insect. There's a 3/4 insect now. Okay, they find the land. There's no point in fielding them, so we'll attack for 2. Well, they could just combo kill us here. Like if they go land, fetch like Dryad Arbor, they can chord. If they just play Yawgmoth, don't know, it really depends on the contents of their hand. So we'll draw a card. Okay, Eagle's not really what we wanted to draw. Looks like it might be Yawgmoth. Could be Grist. Okay, another land. Okay, there's Yawgmoth, so we really need to draw removal. Okay, so having to sack actual stuff. So they get a 3 drunk creature. Okay, Hierarch. But we're going to start just drawing a load of cards here. Maybe we should have fielded one of these. As it happens, they had it anyway. Like, because otherwise they might not have been able to make double black. Definitely a matchup more interesting. Winds of Abandon. Okay, Inspector's actually pretty good. I think I've just accidentally gone through, so we'll just go land, Inspector. Maybe we're not meant to play the Inspector because it gives them a target for Yawgmoth. Keep the new draw a card so that we play around Bowmaster. Ranger Captain is an interesting draw. If they put another counter on Yawgmoth, we can go and get what's it called? Giant Killer. Okay, Wall of Roots. They got 3 cards in hand. Okay, draw a card. 1 ring. Got Bowmasters. No Bowmasters. Okay, well, Prismatic Ending is a little bit awkward. I guess we can go ending. We can't ending the Yawgmoth, unfortunately. So we could go and we could Ranger Captain for. I think we have to Ranger Captain for Giant Killer, so that's ending the Cauldron. Oh, can't do that. Ending the Cauldron. Okay, so they're going to put a counter on Yawgmoth. They don't do that. Okay. That's smart. So we haven't played a land yet. So we could go land, use Field of Ruin. I guess Ranger Captain can block. Go grab a Plains. Oh, maybe we're meant to Ranger Captain for Haywire Might instead to get rid of the Cauldron. Do we just get Martyr here? Or is that really bad? I could get Haywire Might. I could get Haywire Might, I think, but I'm not going to play it right now. I guess when they target Ranger Captain, we can sack it. Might even just sack it this turn. Okay, they shoot us. What have they got? Proliferate. Okay, that's pretty. So that's going to make that really big. We are essentially at 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes you just get beaten down by Yawgmoth. I think we have some decent stuff in the sideboard here, though. Another matchup for temporary lockdown. Curse Totem, Zone of a Wretch is probably fine. Hallowed Moonlight as well, Celestial Purge, we want all those. Probably, we might want March. What don't we want? Giant Killer. Reprieve is okay. Winds of Abandon is okay. Struggling to know what to cut here. Like anything that exiles, I guess Wrath of God is only fine. I think, yeah, we definitely want temporary lockdown. Martyr isn't that great because of, I mean, they just go infinite. Maybe, I guess we saw there, but I think the game's grindy enough and they have an infinite combo that we don't want that. We definitely want the Purges. Oh, we definitely want the Hallowed Moonlights as well. Is Abiding Grace a bit slow? Maybe. What about Reprieve? I think Reprieve can go. Stone. It's good against the infinite combo, and it's good against Grist as well, and Cauldron, I guess. And I kind of like March as well, but maybe cut an Inspector. Maybe one. Let's just do that. See how that goes. Maybe we should be cutting some number of Eagles of the North, but I think, yeah, we need the lands as well. We've got a lot of stuff to stop them, but I'm not sure about that sideboard plan. Yeah, we'll keep. I'm not massively enthused about it. So we'll go turn 1 Inspector. Or do we bother with turn 1 Inspector if we're going to try and lock down? Yeah, I think we'll just go Ameria and just hopefully they play into lockdown. Okay, no, nothing there. Okay, Field of Ruin, that's a good draw. I think I'm just not going to play the Inspector yet. What we kind of want here is for them to go Wall of Roots into like something. Am I going to play it here? I think so. I think I'll just go Inspector and then draw a card with the clue, which I'll do now. Because of Bowmasters. Skyclave's a good draw. Although we don't actually have a land at the moment, I guess. Okay, they have Grist. So we'll Apparition that probably. Or we could just play a Ring. let's Apparition the Grist. I guess we could also Apparition the Wall of Roots, but Wall of Roots gets hit by temporary lockdown, so hit this. Play the land, pass. Don't know, maybe if I didn't have the Winds of Abandon, I think I would have been a lot more cautious with the Skyclave. Okay, Bowmasters, that's good into our temporary lockdown, because next turn if we need to we can actually go Winds of Abandon and temporary lockdown. I've got 4 cards in hand. Okay, there's a Grist. Okay, this is obviously good for us. Okay, they're cording. Trouble is they draw so many cards. Yeah. Cursed Totem's interesting. Gonna get a Plains. I think we'll just go Winds of Abandon first, see what they do. Or oh, we just go Cursed Totem. No, I think Winds of Abandon's fine. Okay. So that at least gets rid of so yeah, our temporary lockdown will now get rid of the illusion as well. Although I might not even play it now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the totem and pass. Because they can't activate these. This shutting off creatures, like Mana Dorks, is big as well. Okay, they attack us for 4. We could just lock down here. Okay, York Moth. What do we think? Let's Plains Cycle. For a Plains, probably should have got a Temple Garden there. Are we going Ring? The trouble is if they can cord for 1 at the moment. I think I'm just going to lock down. Yeah. Do you think? Because if they draw cord, they could cord for. They cord for Rexage. But I really want to play the Ring. Would they have not just corded there? Yeah, I think I'm just going to play the Ring. It's more mana efficient as well. I guess they could, in theory, cord for Bowmasters. Did I play a land? Yeah, I did. Okay, so hopefully they don't have cord. They have Besage You. Oh, that's really rough. I guess that would have dealt with lockdown as well, but I don't know, we're probably just dead now. Yeah, maybe maybe the ring was greedy. We have got protection at least. Okay, well, they've now got near infinite draw. Yeah, I probably should have gone for lockdown. Oh, they're just cording now as well, so X for 2 for thingy. Yeah, that we're just dead. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I think I got greedy. I think I should have just gone temporary lockdown, wiped everything. Have they got enough here? Oh, this is target player. So we're not actually losing anything. Assuming the opponent is realizing this. Like, I think they've had to sack quite a lot of stuff. Okay. Maybe they just didn't have enough to go infinite. They're at 4. I mean, I'm assuming I'm just dead. They go to 3. Goose. Guess they can gain life with that. Oh, I guess, are they trying to kill us with Grist? Well, there's 5 creature cards in there at the moment. But they've now only got a few bits in hand. They have to sack. Now if they want to keep going, they need more creatures. They've got 14 cards in hand, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But they've got 3 life. And then we just go lockdown ring, assuming we're not just dead. So doing something, wall of roots, sure. Guess they can cord now for some damage. 6 creature cards, but they've activated Grist now. They're going to 1. Okay, they have cord. Cord for another young wolf. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, so... And a halfling. We're not going to get a chance to untap, sadly. Well, we'll untap and then the opponent will just kill us in response. I mean, we can draw some cards. So, I mean, we'll... I guess we draw first. I guess we draw Solitude or something. But this is over if the opponent... Yeah, so they just infinitely drain us. I'll concede. I don't know what all that about in their turn was. Like I don't really know why they were doing that, but they could just go off infinitely here. Also don't know why they waited for us to do anything with the ring. I guess we probably should have played another ring. Yeah, actually, yeah, we go ring. They start going off. We draw 2 cards if we hit Solitude. I wouldn't hit anything anyway. Okay, well, that was pretty rough. I think I was very greedy with the ring play there. Probably should have just been locked down. Because then they can only beside you 1. So, yeah, that's fine. So we're 2-2. Let's see you for the 5th and final round. Right, match number 5. Yeah, we can just about keep this. Got turn 1 Inspector. Some Solitudes as well. Misty Rainforest, it could be Rhinos. Okay, we like drawing another land. I'm just going to go get basic plains here. Play the Inspector. Yeah, drawing a land's good actually, so then we can crack the clue. Okay, Rawgrin Triome, so looks like it's not Rhinos. Okay, could be some sort of control. Okay, Reprieve's a good draw. Play Field of Ruin. Reprieve's a really good draw actually. They shot this in, probably counter spell. We're just going to have them waste their mana here. Or we've got something to do in their end step. Right, they're not going to binding the Inspector on the thought. Okay, just Sky Colours. It's shocking again. Could be Teferi. Squee. Just reprieve that. We could Solitude it. I'm just going to reprieve. Was not expecting Squee. Okay, Temple Garden. Let's play Emeria. Attack for 1. I think we will just Solitude the Squee if they go for it again. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Right, Ragavan is a bit more normal. So we think they probably have Counterspell here. So let's just crack the clue. Okay, Haywire Might. And an Eagles of the North. Okay, so I don't want to run Abiding Grace straight into Counterspell. What do we do here? Don't really want to Winds of Abandon the Ragavan. We could Field of Ruin. So you go Field of Ruin, the Triome. Got 1 mana left. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's go Field of Ruin here. Go get other planes. Okay, so they have the bolt. So let's play a Haywire Might. And pass the turn. Haywire Might just blocks Ragavan. If they squeeze, we can use double Solitude here if we need to. And if they play a squeeze, we'll probably... Okay, here comes Squee holding up Counterspell. Whenever it attacks, create a 1/1 Goblin. But do we care that much? I think I am going to just Solitude it. If the opponent counters this, then we get to land Abiding Grace. Okay. Or just a 1 ring as well. Like, I don't think I'm missing anything. That means this is a lot better than I thought. Okay, so it's just plain cycle. Question is, do we slam the ring? Yeah, we definitely do now. They could have force, I guess. Get rid of the last 2 cards in their hand. I guess we can attack with the Haywire Might. Or do we just double block the Squee? No, they can cast it from their graveyard. Yeah, just get the extra point of damage in. They could block with Ragavan. Let's see what they've got. They've got 3 cards in hand. We can Solitude if we absolutely have to, but I might as well attack here. Although I guess we just block the 1/1. Yeah, I'll just draw 2 cards. It's a lot of lands. We'll play a land. And then I think just pass. We could go for Abiding Grace, I guess. But I'd quite like to resolve that one. Yeah, I think just slamming Solitude is better. Not too far away from this Amira either. I've got the requisite lands in hand. Okay. You cast it paying for... Okay, so I think we'll just go for a double block on Squee. Actually, I meant to Solitude here. Just gonna block here. Yeah, definitely mid solitude there, just mental lapse. Hopefully it won't cost us. On white mana. Ending. That's interesting. Exile target non-creature artifact or enchantment. Don't really want to exile our clue, although we are drawing a lot of cards. Could do with the life. No, I think that's fine. Yeah, I really wish I'd done this in combat. Okay, let's get rid of Squee. The land. Okay, so they're good draws. Let's go to combat. Gain 3 life. Plains. Martyr of Sands. What do we want to do? Guess Abiding Grace here. Guess the problem is we haven't got many cards to reveal. Like we'd gain 6 life here. Okay, they do have force. Let's draw a card. Okay, haven't been not been too lucky with the whole getting some white cards. We've drawn a lot of lands, but I guess we've drawn a lot of cards. Okay, opponent finds Teferi. Which is fine. I've only got 1 card in hand though. Do you need to gain some life? Yeah, let's draw a card. That's better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's more like it. Okay. So go and get another plains. Teferi is a little bit annoying. Let's go Abiding Grace. Guess we'll do Ranger Captain as well. What am I going to get? Is it another Martyr? No, let's get another 3-bit Inspector. Back to Fairy. Okay, let's return Martyr of Sands. Gain a whole bunch more life. Discard a load of lands. Could be Verdict. 5 mana. Batter Skull. Okay. Interesting one. Yeah, I think we'll start gaining some more life. Like them knowing about the reprieve is a bit awkward, but oh, we can just get Solitude back. Okay, another Ranger Captain, draw a load of cards. Skyclave. Eat a Fairy. Play another Emeria. I guess we should just start emptying our hand. Do we just sack the Ranger Captain? I guess we've got Reprieve actually. For a Verdict. Probably shouldn't have played that last. Just get rid of an Eagles of the North. So we can bring that in next turn. Oh, I guess they, yeah, I guess they can equip to here, gain some life. But we just Winds of Abandon it. Actually, we just Giant Killer it. Yeah. And then we swing for the win next turn. We're probably swinging for the win anyway. Winds of Abandon this. They're at what? 16. It's going to be close. Right, so some sort of Stoneblade list by the look of it with Squee. They had Ragavan and Squee, so we want the Celestial Purges. Probably an extra Haywire might. Maybe the Marches. What don't we like? Giant Killer is okay there, but I don't think in general it's going to be that good. I think the Winds of Abandon are probably worse than other stuff we're bringing in. Wrath of God. Possibly not. I think Spot Removal is going to be the one. Anything else? Need to cut one more. Is it 1 Eagles? Let's go with that. Right, this hand is not great. I think we're going to mulligan. Yeah, this hand's a lot better. Put back 1 copy of Reprieve, I think. So yeah, we can leave with Emeria. And then we're just holding up Martyr of Sands forever. Sorry, holding up Reprieve forever, probably. So let's use a nice addition. Emeria is really powerful. Guess I could dash Ragavan. If they do, we'll probably Solitude it. It could be Stoneforge Mystic, which will also Solitude. Probably pitching Martyr of Sands in all honesty. Keep up the 2 reprieves. Yeah, Caldra. Okay, I guess we don't need to do it now. Yeah, let's pitch Martyr. We can get another one with Ranger Captain. We could have Subtlety, but we've got the reprieve if need be. I guess if they Subtlety, we reprieve our own Solitude. Okay, we don't have that. Okay. Could go to Fairy, we'll just reprieve. Let's just reprieve this. Okay, another Plains. I don't think we're going to play Ranger Captain. I think we'll just hold on to a reprieve again. I think. Unless we just let Squee resolve. Okay, so they may have Force. Okay, that's not the perfect draw, but almost the perfect draw. Because now we can just sit and do nothing, and then if we don't have to reprieve, we can crack the clue. Okay, so this implies they have Squee plus Counterspell. I'm going to try reprieve again. Okay. The One Ring. Do we just sack a clue? Yeah, let's sack a clue. See what we draw. Haywire Might. I'm just going to go for this. They're going to Counterspell. We'll just keep the 3 minutes. Well, maybe we're meant to attack there. Okay, opponent goes for the Squee. Let's block the Goblin. Okay, another Haywire Might. I think we just go for the ring here. It's counterspelled. Mana leak. Actual mana leak. Okay. Play the land. Play the Haywire Might. Actually, Haywire Might's pretty good because, yeah, it stops. I think we could probably start just attacking, just not blocking the Squee. Yeah, just fetch. So we probably win the race at the moment. Demolition field. We know they've got. We do know they've got Caldra in hand. They're gonna counterspell our Haywire, mate. 4 mana. Subtlety. Okay, that does change the. The maths. Okay, so I'm going to field their triome. If they go for Caldra, we'll Haywire Might it. What we want them to do is go for Caldra, we Haywire Might it, they tap out for it, and then yeah, I think that this subtlety changes the race. So we're gonna have to block. Looks like I've got prismatic ending for the Haywire Might. Yeah, so we need to draw something good. Plains isn't actually the worst. Just means that if they rip a land, we lose. Because we go block, squee. We could just have bolt, I guess. Or another subtlety. Okay, so we go block here, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Okay. Good to know about a Tidebinder though. Right. Do we want to change anything? Don't think so. Could consider Elish Norn, I guess, but does that ever live? What does it stop? It stops Tidebinder. It's a good top deck in these if it does get grindy. Let's cut 1 Martyr and bring in an Elish Norn. Right, yep. Play first. And yeah, that sounds great. So I'll lead off with Thraben Inspector. Probably just into Plains to draw a card with the clue. Slash hold up reprieve. So Ragavan. Yes, okay. Play Plains, pass. The question is, if they go bolt or Thraben Inspector attack, do we Solitude the Ragavan, pitching reprieve? It could be on a 1-lander. Do I just reprieve the bolt? Let's do that. Okay, do another land. I think I'm just going to let this one go now. That they draw another Inspector. I guess we could play the Haywire Might as well, rather than sacking a clue. It's probably better actually. Just make sure that Ragavan can't hit us anymore. Given that we were doing that, I should have played the Emiria. So, okay, preordain. I was going to say, if they kill both of these, do be Solitude, the Ragavan, maybe. What do they do with their preordain? 2 on the bottom. Okay, no attacks. So they may well have counter spell or something. Okay, another Field of Ruin. I think I'm just going to play that because I really want to draw these cards. We've got uses for our mana here. Could Field of Ruin, but I think I just want to draw both. Draw both cards. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Could be Teferi. Oh, Squee. Okay, sure. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll just go block here. Yeah, I should have sacked the clue really. Kind of want to keep the Haywire Might around. Okay, lots of lands. Just gonna go for it now. Get rid of the Squee. Probably not blocking with Haywire Might. Case of Caldra. Not sure what Squee's doing. There must be some sort of plan. I guess it's not, you know, it makes a load of 1/1s, but in a world where everyone's exiling his stuff, it's quite difficult to cast it from the graveyard, I think. Okay, so they're ending our Haywire Might, so they probably have like either Stoneforge or a oh, that's not on. So they probably have the Stoneforge or Caldra or Batskull in hand. I'm just going to play this. See if it resolves. So this would have been, what did I cut for this? Martyr of Sands. Well, that's pretty good. Do we attack with this? I think so. Getting a little bit of life. Got a 4/7 to block, so this stops Caldra, stops Batskull, stops Stoneforge Mystic. So they probably have Force in hand or something. I do love Elish Norn. wasn't expecting it to resolve really. Like, can they kill that? How on earth are they killing? Oh, I guess they can Teferi it. Batskull, sure. You don't get the token. Oh, Ranger Captain's triggers are doubled as well. I guess they can equip the token. Two of these. Yep. I mean, we hate why I might is good, but get Thraben Inspector. Haywire Might. Play the Haywire Might. Okay, opponent doesn't actually realise that we don't have green mana to activate the Haywire Might, but that's fine. We're going to win with Solitude anyway. So yeah, Ellis Norn. Doubling up our Ranger Captain triggers. We double this Thraben Inspector, make 2 clues as well. So yeah, the deck seemed really good. Like, really happy with it. It's really fun to play actually. And I think, yeah, doing something a little bit different in Modern can be good. Don't know if I'd make any changes. There's also an Azoria Smarter list that I think I played 1 league through, and that seemed cool as well. Splashing blue for Teferi, Supreme Verdict. That's it. But yeah, really like the 4 reprieves in this list. And yeah, so let me know what you thought. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed playing the list. Does take quite a while, but yeah, see you again soon. Cheers.